vibes on the beat.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
All right, welcome back. eSIM Studios. Let me turn it down a little bit. eSIM Studios podcast live stream, episode number 87. Thank you for joining us. I had the music blasting. I was enjoying it a little bit too much. Had to wait for, I sent the social media link out so we can get some people in here, but I do want to thank everybody for joining in. I'm live across a lot of stuff, right? A bunch of YouTube channels. I'm live on Twitter at eSIM Studios X is the handle. Live on Instagram, and then I'm also live on my new YouTube channel. And I want everybody to go there. And we'll look into it here in just a little bit, right? It's very interesting. Nonetheless, right? Got some good news here today. Not a lot of news, but I got something we can talk about. But I want to appreciate everybody for joining me today. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Interestingly enough, so check this out. So last night, I guess today, can everybody hear me? Yeah. So I guess today, I found out there was a huge solar flare yesterday, right? And I found out this morning, right, with all these northern lights, looked into it. Oh, it was due to the solar flare. And then I started reading some articles saying that the solar flare can knock out electronics, can knock out a bunch of stuff, right? So last night, after I got off our live stream here, it was around dinner time, so I went to go grab some dinner. And interestingly enough, and I didn't put two and two together until like midday today when I was reading into the solar flare stuff. My cell phone service. So I was driving around yesterday, really, really bad service. Like I didn't get any service for like 15 minutes. I was like, what the hell is going on? I pulled over because this never happens. I'm in where my house is at, I have really bad T-Mobile service, but I'm literally in a dead spot. If you go probably 100 yards this way, really good 5G service. If you go 100 yards this way, really good T-Mobile 5G service, right? If you go 100 yards that way, good T-Mobile 5G service. Same thing. You go 100 yards behind me, really, really good T-Mobile 5G service. I'm literally stuck in a dead spot where my house is at. So when I leave the house, I don't have any issues. Very, very good T-Mobile service. Well, when I was driving around yesterday, getting some dinner and stuff, my service dropped. It wouldn't connect to T-Mobile. Nothing. I was like, man, what the hell is going on? I pulled over. I put, I toggle my data on and off. I toggle my airplane mode on and off. I'm going through my APN, which is like the T-Mobile, how it connects to T-Mobile servers in the back end in my settings. Couldn't figure it out. couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Even restarted my phone. It's like, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is so weird. I even questioned, did I pay my bill this month? I had to go to a McDonald's parking lot, hop on their Wi-Fi, and I had to log into T-Mobile's website to make sure I paid my bill. I was like, shit, maybe they cut me off. But my bill was paid up, is paid, zero balance. So I'm like, man, what the freak? And then I got home and everything was fine. I got on my Wi-Fi and never thought about it again. Until today. I was like, damn. It said that the solar flare last night did knock out cell service for a X number of people all around the country, all around the world, really. But it just depends. It wasn't everybody all at once at the same time. It just depends on where you're located, how your towers are routed, how these signals get out, stuff like that, right? Apparently, I was one of them, and I had no idea what was going on until today. So figured it out. Very weird instance. If you got to see some of the Northern Lights, that sounds pretty cool. I've never been able to see any of those. Never really wanted to, but possibly might see some tonight. So we will. I'll go take a peek outside here later tonight. If I see some, I'll record some. But very interesting nonetheless. So I want to thank everybody for joining us today, this afternoon, this evening, Saturday afternoon, really. Just reminding everybody, you can join us. You can catch us on any podcast platform in the world. iHeartMusic radio app, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, famous application. Where else? Amazon Music, Spotify, anywhere you can get podcasts, we are there. We're certified, a certified podcast officially. So you can take us with you anywhere you want to go, or if you simply want to catch this replay, you join us halfway through the show. Simply hit replay whenever you feel like it, and you can catch this on the back end. So let's see. I got some news today, right? Apple apparently is flip-flopping between. I get news stories every other day about, not every other day, but seems like it, about what Apple's going to do with their AI. It seems like they have something going on with this new M4 chip, very powerful, but they're not putting the M4 chip in the iPhone. They're putting these new M4 chips in the iPad Pro, but also in the new MacBooks. Hang on one second, my daughter's calling me. Hang on. Give me a second, please. Sorry. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Vibes on the beat.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
Apologize about that. When my daughter calls, asks for help, I need to go. So, apologize about that. But let's get back to it. All right, let me switch it up real quick. So, it appears that Apple's been going back and forth kind of with a different AI. Again, their M4 chip, very powerful, should handle all the AI, on-device AI. But again, they're not putting the M4 chip in the iPhone. So they've been trying to find a way to implement AI into this new iPhone 16 that's going to come out in the end of September. Now, we first got reports that they were going to go with Google and run Gemini AI, which actually has improved drastically. I just signed up last night for the Gemini Advanced. Now, there's a free version, and then there's a version that's like $20 a month. I was offered 2 free months, and then on the third month, I start paying $20. I was messing around with it this morning. Very cool. Actually, it's better than ChatGPT. Now, this is the ChatGPT 4. They had a bunch of comparisons before you sign up. Tells you how and why it's better. And messing around with it for a little while this morning. It's pretty freaking cool. So they were going to use that to power the AI on board the iPhone, right? But now it appears that they are in talks with OpenAI to actually have ChatGPT supply the AI models, AI features on the iPhone, which is interesting. I think Apple does not want to mess and or team up with Google any more than they have to. Basically, is what it comes down to. Plus, I think OpenAI probably undercut Google's price, right? Because Apple has to pay Google for the service, right? And it just activated my Google search on all my devices. Now, I bet OpenAI, for one thing, Apple, as I mentioned, they don't want to use Google unless they have to. So whether either OpenAI reached out to Apple or Apple reached out to OpenAI, whichever one it was, it appears they're in talks to sign a deal with OpenAI to have ChatGPT supply all the AI models, AI features on the new upcoming iPhone 16. It's pretty cool. Right now, either one, Google Gemini or OpenAI ChatGPT, it has advanced, right? I have ChatGPT now integrated on my 2 nothing phones, and it's really cool. I really like it. Now, I don't like necessarily one over the other. When I say that, I mean Google Gemini Advanced. I know it says it's better in comparison. Plus, I just signed up for it. Now, I have a lot more functionality and usage out of ChatGPT because I've been a user ever since it first came out last year. And like I said, it's been implemented on these 2 devices in this last month or so. So I have more experience with ChatGPT. But Google Gemini, pretty cool. So either way, I don't think you can go wrong. I think it's a good idea for Apple to do this. They've tried to do this. They've tried to do it on their own, meaning not having to use Google, not having to use OpenAI or ChatGPT. But they would be so far behind trying to release their Apple AI 1.0 on this new iPhone. That might as well team up with a Google or a OpenAI for their AI. ChatGPT, meaning for their AI, while they still work on their own in the background. So whatever it's 2, 3, 4 years in the future, when their AI is up to par and ready to go, they can drop the partnership with OpenAI or Google, and then they can implement and or launch their own Apple AI on the iPhone 20 or whatever the hell it's going to be, right? I think that's the play. They're so far behind. I think they would get get called out quite a bit for just not being up to par, just not being good enough. We've seen a couple of AI models come out, just not that good, right? Now, interestingly enough, they could have gone with Facebook. Has another one I really like is Llama. Is it Llama? Yeah, Llama 3. Meta, Facebook, well, not Facebook, Meta has a new AI competitor, ChatGPT, Google Gemini Advanced competitor. It's really cool. It's open sourced, so it's probably why Apple didn't choose to go with Meta. Of course, they're in a bunch of, I don't want to say legal battles, but they're in a bunch of, they hate each other, right? Apple does not like Facebook. Meta does not like Apple. It's been that way for a while. And but if you have not tried Meta's Llama 3 AI model, it's very cool. Actually, what we're getting into now is kind of refined AI, to where it's got a little more features. ChatGPT, the free one, just not good enough, because it only holds data, I think, up to like 2020 or 2022. But you need data. You need like a real-time data as of like today, right? So that's where Google Gemini Advanced comes in, and that's where the Meta Llama 3 comes in, right? So let's see. What's going on, Ashton? I appreciate you joining us today, sir. Thank you very much. Let me show you. Let's see. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go with... I did not order my OnePlus 12 or my Pixel tablet yet, like I said I was going to do. Just been pretty busy, but I plan on ordering that. But let's look at... Let me show you Google. Let me show you Google Gemini Advanced, which is what was gonna run on the new iPhone 16, and then we'll show you what. Well, I don't have ChatGPT 4. I'll show you what the Meta thing looks like. And now I just paid. Well, it's free, but I just logged on. Now where is it? Hang on 1 second. I just had it on my browser here. Gemini. Oh boy. I had it on I had it on here and I just lost it. Again, I just signed up this morning, so give me... Okay, here we go. I got it right here. So let me pull up the... window. Yes, share. All right, so this is Gemini. This is Google's version of ChatGPT, but technically it's better. It's $20 a month, same as ChatGPT's advanced model that you can pay for. Google has a free version, Gemini. So does ChatGPT. They have their regular base ChatGPT, but again, ChatGPT, I believe their free version is on 3.5 now. But again, it only goes up to like 2020, right? Or 2022. So you're missing like 2 years of a ton of data. Gemini, the free version, is fully up to date. Now, their pro version, which I got, which is $20 a month, not only gives you the AI that you're looking for, but it also integrates AI and automation in Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Drive, any Google app. They implement the Gemini, and it basically makes all of your your tasks, whatever you need to do, makes it more robust, and basically you can automate stuff right on Google Sheets, Docs, all that good stuff. But here it is. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. There we go. Not to mention, on Monday, OpenAI, we touched on it briefly the other day, is going to, this upcoming Monday here in 2 days, they're going to hold an event and an announcement where they're going to actually take on Google with search. They're going to create a search assistant similar to Google, which would provide them real-time information, which would basically put it on par with the base model of Google Gemini. So Google Gemini is, again, Google's AI model, but what it is basically Google search on steroids. So not only will it give you search results from all around the web, like everybody's used to with Google, however, it'll implement AI. It'll summarize certain websites. It'll summarize articles. It'll, has certain other little tasks here and there. So it looks like OpenAI is going to implement their own search. I don't know if it's going to be implemented inside ChatGPT or if you have to go to OpenAI and maybe they have a search feature that you can select instead of ChatGPT that implements everything, right? We just don't know yet. Now let's do this. Let me move into. I have a new YouTube website. The Unlocker app is the YouTube website name. And let me show you what it's about, right? Give me a second, guys. I have a cat here that's that one's out of our office. Hang on. So I'm also live streaming on the Unlocker. So let's go to YouTube. Wow, look at this. Front and center. Boom, 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 right here. So I'm live streaming. Oh yeah, check out this. Let's look at this UFO thing real quick. Watch this. Have y'all seen this or no? I doubt it. It's only got one view. All right, well, let's watch this. Let me, resolution. Where's the resolution? Okay, so what's going to happen? Check this out. It looks real, and it follows along with all the other UFO stories. And we'll get into the Unlocker app here in just a second, but let me show you this. This is a helicopter tour in New Zealand. They're just touring a mountain. I've been on tons of these helicopter tours where it's a helicopter guy, but they take you up in the air for an hour, and it's like whatever, $165, something like that. And you just tour. I've done that in the Caribbean numerous times. Fly around the islands, pretty fun. But on this tour, in just a couple of seconds, I'm gonna play it, but you're gonna see something shoot by. It goes by so fast, these people don't even see it. They don't even notice it. They're just kind of still filming and don't even see it. It goes by literally at the light of speed. So hang on, ready, watch. And you'll see it on the top right corner. Right up here, right? So watch this. Right up here. Watch. Right there, you saw it? See that? Look at that. It's right there. It's right there. You see it on the top right? That is insane. Now they're going to show it in slow motion. See, they don't even see it. They're just looking at the mountains, enjoying their time. Something flew by him at the speed of light. Watch. That is insane. Okay. Now, let's go to Boom. Here we go right here. The Unlocker app. Now I'm streaming live on there as well, right? But here's what this is about. This is about unlocking phones. Right? So I have a website, theunlocker.app. Theunlocker.app basically shows you how to unlock phones, MacBooks, iPads, iCloud, blacklist repairs, all that, everything. Check IMEIs. I'm adding to it every single day, adding new stuff here. But let me show you a little bit what it does, right? So here's basically what you can do. Here's an unlock server. So it will basically give you this server and like 10 more that you use to unlock phones, right? So if you need to place an order, you go to device services, and then here you got a bunch of unlock commands, right? So you can do MDM, mobile device management unlock. You can unlock Motorola phones. You can unlock T-Mobile iPhone 14s, financed, not financed, anything you can think of. AT&T iPhone, AT&T Android, Sprint, T-Mobile, Metro PCS. They have blacklist repair. They have Verizon blacklist repair. I think they even have AT&T unbarring. A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. So if you go to the unlocker.app and subscribe to the Unlocker app YouTube channel, I have it linked in the description box below. Go there, subscribe. Even if you're looking to unlock your phone, or you want to start a business, we will show you how to do that completely free, 100% free for you. So please go check out that unlocker.app and then the Unlocker app YouTube channel. Let's see. And that was about it. I was looking into buying. Oh, yes. I'm looking into creating another app. I might do that on the next live stream. I wanted to test this though while on live. Hang on. Let me get my other camera. Let me pull up the extra camera. Let me make bigger, more light. Okay. I want to run a benchmark test. So I have the Nothing Phone 2A right here. Damn, this color's washed out as a mother. We can go here. Nothing Phone 2A, Pixel 8 Pro, Nothing Phone 2, S24 Ultra. This has the MediaTek 7200 Pro in it, CPU. This has the Tensor G3. This has the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, and this has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. All in line in order from how powerful they are. Now, this one might have to go over here, but let's give it a quick test and see what they run at, right? So let's clear everything. Damn, this is almost dead too. Shame on me. Run Geekbench, yes. Let's run a CPU test, right? All these are updated, the latest software, and all the applications are up to date as well. Run that test. And then we'll see just how this Nothing Phone 2A CPU stacks up against the very best CPUs in the Android world. We'll let those run for a second. And we will see what scores we get. May take a minute or two, but that's no problem. Let's see if there's any other Android news going on here. About a third of the way through. the way through. It looks like the Pixel is actually the fastest one running here. Surprisingly. Almost done. Pixel looks like it is moving right along. So is the S24 Ultra. Is at 96%, 100%. All right. So we get our look at performance. Now this is with the Geekbench 6 CPU test. So we're testing the processors on these devices. They all four have 4 different CPUs, so we get to see how they rank. So the nothing. Okay. Interesting scores here. So as expected, the Nothing Phone 2A is coming in last, it looks like, but again, it doesn't have the highest performing CPU, but that's to be expected. Now, it's a little surprising because the phone is so freaking fast. It is blazing fast, very smooth, buttery smooth. Now, I don't play games, I don't do gaming on my stuff, so maybe that's where maybe that's where it falls short in the performance realm. But again, I don't play games, so I don't notice it falling short, right? Let's pull these back up. This is the Pixel 8 Pro. This is the Nothing Phone 2. Wow. Wowzers. So there you go. The Nothing Phone 2A right here comes in with a low score of just over 1100 on the single core performance of this MediaTek CPU. And then in the multi-score, just over 2500 points, right? Pixel 8 Pro comes in just over 1700 single core, 4300, just over 4300 for the multi-core score. Now this has got the Tensor G3 chip. This Nothing Phone 2A has a MediaTek 7200 Pro. It's the year-old 7200, but nothing developers got with MediaTek developers and basically overclocked it, tweaked it to make it the Pro version of the 7200 MediaTek chip. Where are we All these phones are gonna go black on me. Now, the Nothing Phone 2, which has the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, about a year and a half, 2-year-old CPU, still very, very high performing, and so high performing, in fact, it actually beat well, I guess you could say it beat the Pixel 8 Pro with the Tensor G3. Now, single core performance, the Pixel slightly beat out the Nothing Phone 2. However, look at the multi-core. It's not that often. You're only going to be running single core when you're doing light tasks, right? So when you ramp it up and running a bunch of tasks, then you're going to be getting the multi-core score. Sorry. But look, the Nothing Phone 2 blew away, but it easily handled and outperformed the Pixel 8 Pro here in the multi-core score. And then the beast of all beasts, the S24 Ultra here on the left, got a score of almost 2,200 points on the single core score. That is phenomenal. With a multi-core score of almost 6,600 points on the multi-core score. So S24 Ultra blows away the competition when it comes to performance and CPU benchmarking, right? Very cool testing, but stick with us. I am actually going to do a number of tests between these 4 devices and these 4 different processors here in the next few days. I'm going to be testing a lot more. This is just to give you a teaser. Look, there is a lot more to test. Not every benchmark test is necessarily the same, and you could potentially get different higher scores with another benchmark application, right? So that's what we'll do. We're going to run like Antutu, and then we're going to run what's the other one? Damn, I forgot. But we're going to run 2 more benchmark tests and see if these scores look pretty similar, right? Kind of what I expected. So I expected the Nothing Phone 2A to have a little better score, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, I think I'm waiting on the Nothing earbuds to get in the mail, and then also have some more product reviews, case reviews, stuff like that. So stick with us. We have a bird fight going on out outside the window. Stick with us. I appreciate you joining me, eSIM Studios. That'll do it for the day. Remember, go check out the Unlocker app YouTube channel. The Unlocker app YouTube channel, and then also the Unlocker.app website. If you would do that, I'd appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. Hope everybody has an eventful and safe Saturday afternoon and evening. So appreciate everybody joining me. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.